I shut down every baby name my husband suggested for 3 straight months. Every single one. And honestly, I'd do it again. My husband Evan and I found out we were having a baby girl in October. The moment we got home from the ultrasound, he pulled out his phone and started listing names. Olivia, Emma, Charlotte. I said no to all of them. He looked confused but kept going. Sophia, Ava, Isabella. No, no, and no. He finally put his phone down and asked, okay, what names do you like? I shrugged. I'll know it when I hear it. And that became our routine. Every night he'd suggest names. Every night I'd shoot them down. He started trying everything. Unique names, traditional names, names from movies we loved. I rejected every single one. By December, Evan was clearly frustrated. One night we were lying in bed when he turned to me and said, "You've said no to 47 names. I've been counting. That's a lot of names." He sat up and looked at me. "What's going on? Do you not want me involved in naming our daughter?" "Of course I do. Then why won't you say yes to anything?" I told him I was just being picky. That naming a child was a huge decision and I wanted it to feel right. He accepted that answer, but I could tell he was hurt. The following week, his mom came over for dinner. She'd apparently heard about our naming struggle. "You know," she said, "Evan was almost named Daniel." His father loved that name. Evan's face lit up instantly. "Daniel! We could do Danielle for a girl. What do you think, babe?" My fork stopped halfway to my mouth. "No." His mom frowned. "Why not? It's a beautiful name." I said it just didn't feel right for us. Evan excused himself from the table. His mom leaned closer to me and lowered her voice. "Sweetheart, I've been married 34 years. I know when a woman is hiding something. What's really going on?" And right there at the dinner table, I started crying. She immediately moved her chair closer. "Tell me." I took a shaky breath and told her everything. I told her about how Evan's ex-girlfriend had been texting him ever since we announced the pregnancy, and how she kept suggesting baby names. Olivia, Emma, Charlotte, the same names Evan had been bringing up to me. His mom's face slowly went pale. "Every name he suggested has come from her," I said. "Every single one." I had found the text 3 months earlier. Evan never deleted them. His ex would send him a name, and that same night, he'd suggest it to me like it was his own idea. Sophia was her grandmother's name. Ava was her childhood best friend. Isabella was what she had always wanted to name her own daughter someday. His mom stood up so quickly her chair scraped across the floor. "Evan, get in here right now." Evan walked back into the dining room, looking confused. "What's wrong?" His mom held out her hand. "Give me your phone." "Mom, what now?" But he handed it over anyway. She scrolled for maybe 10 seconds before her whole body went rigid. Then she turned the phone toward him. "Explain this." Evan's face went completely white when he saw the messages on his own screen. "It's not what it looks like. She just kept texting me and you thought you'd let your ex-girlfriend name your daughter?" His mom cut him off, her voice ice cold. I stood up. "Every name you suggested came from her. Every single one. I've known for 3 months. I just wanted to see how long you'd keep lying to my face." Evan started stammering. "I wasn't lying. I just thought some of her suggestions were nice. I didn't think it was a big deal. Your ex is picking our baby's name and you didn't think it was a big deal?" His mom grabbed her purse. "I raised you better than this." Then she turned to me. "I'm so sorry, honey." And she left. Evan spent the next 2 hours trying to explain himself. He said his ex was just being friendly, that he didn't see any harm in using some of the names she suggested, that he thought I was being irrational for rejecting everything. So I showed him one specific text. "I can't wait for little Olivia to be born." She was already calling our baby by the name she had picked, like our daughter somehow belonged to her too. That's when Evan finally understood why I'd been saying no to every name. He blocked his ex that same night. He apologized for weeks afterward. Eventually, we did pick a name together, just the two of us. Our daughter's name is Ruby. His ex hates gemstone names. I checked.